The health research unearthed findings on air that urban dwellers breathe. The report rated Kampala the worst affected city in Africa. According to Dr. Bruce Chirenga, the principal investigator of the Air Quality Survey in Uganda, Kampala exceeded the 25 micrograms per cubic meter of air.
Air quality in Kampala is very bad. Actually, our group conducted some of those studies that are referenced in that WHO report. In some of these studies, we know that the air quality in Kampala is 5 times as worse compared to the national or to the international standards.
Raja Bunje, project coordinator, National Association of Professional Environmentalists, says the green hills and wetlands that would have filtered Kampala's polluted air have been taken over by greedy developers.
So the city is polluted from all parts. There is poor industrial zoning. These factories and big manufacturing plants should be in well-gazetted industrial parks that are far away from the city center. But look at, for example, an example of Mukwano. It is just in the middle of the city center. That is one major challenge. Another challenge we have is having a poorly regulated vehicle import sector. I can call it that.
Many of the vehicles you can see stuck in traffic right now are clearly emitting dangerous gases that is contributing to the decline of the quality of air urban centers such as Kampala are supposed to have. A likely increase of diseases such as lung cancer, stroke, and chronic respiratory diseases such as asthma.
According to the World Health Organization survey on selected cities in Africa, Kampala was the highest with 104 micrograms per cubic meter. Cairo in Egypt was next with 76 micrograms per cubic meter. Yaoundé in Cameroon is in third place with 49, and Johannesburg in South Africa with 41 micrograms per cubic meter is in the fourth place. Tunis is in the fifth place with 38 micrograms per cubic meter. Dakar City in Senegal has 34, while Morocco's Casablanca is in seventh place with 26 micrograms per cubic meter, and Nairobi is in eighth with 17 micrograms per cubic meter of air. Currently, about 40% of Ugandans commute to and back from the city on a daily basis. Edson Masereka, KCCA Manager for Business Development, believes that once services like healthcare, education, and entertainment are taken closer to residential areas, many will shun the need to procure vehicles and opt to walk.
So the more you get people off vehicles to use other alternatives, whether it is bicycle, whether it is walking, the less need for vehicles you create and the less pollution you get. That's why I think in places like the Netherlands and where they have achieved very high rates of cycling and walking, also their emissions are lower.
Dr. Chirenga says that while the research conducted in Kampala indicates that dust and gas emissions from industries in the city and its suburbs could have polluted the air, investigations unearthed something else.
Biomass is people generating energy from things like wood, charcoal, and also things like burning rubbish. These things are actually very common in Kampala here. If you go to some of these low-income settings, the amount of emissions from using wood for cooking, from charcoal, from burning rubbish, because they have nowhere to put the rubbish, is too big.
The research, which covered the whole country, concluded with findings that indicate that the air quality beyond Kampala, besides Jinja Town, was much more fresher. Andrew Adinitwe, NTV, Kampala.